She slid the document toward me with both hands, the way you hand over something that has already disappointed you. The site was completely abandoned. The contractor was no longer answering his phone. We were in month 7 of a project meant to take 3, and she had already paid him 2.4 million Kenyan shillings. That single sheet of paper was a 1-page quotation, a price list with no legal power to compel the contractor to actually finish the job. She knew the paperwork was thin, but formalizing the agreement meant paying an advocate a fee of 100,000 shillings, so she chose to skip the legal review. In trying to save that 100,000 shillings, she risked losing the entire project budget of 6 million shillings. Treating an informal price list as a protective legal shield is a dangerous illusion, and it consistently costs Kenyan SMEs their capital. A quotation does exactly one thing: it lists a price, and price alone has never built anything. The danger lies in what it leaves out. First, time. There is no binding agreement on when the work must actually begin, or the exact date it must be completed. Second, the standard. The definition of quality and whose authority determines what complete actually means is completely absent. Third, money. Without specific payment schedules tied to verified milestones, you end up handing over 2.4 million shillings upfront on blind trust. Fourth, remedies. If the contractor simply walks away, the paper outlines 0 consequences. And fifth, the forum. You haven't agreed on which court or legal procedure will be used to recover your stolen funds. That blank, undefined space on the quotation is exactly where your leverage and your money disappear the moment a deal collapses. This behavioral trap crosses industries. Imagine spending years saving up for a parcel of land and finally agreeing on an 8 million shilling purchase price. To avoid paying an advocate 50,000 shillings, you draft your own sale agreement. You call over a casual witness to watch you sign, and you hand over the deposit. By the time you finally bring the paperwork into a law office, the deposit is sitting in the wrong account, and the critical completion date has already expired. Worse, the land carries a hidden charge, a massive financial encumbrance from a bank that you failed to discover before handing over the money. Attempting to bypass a formal legal review to save a fraction of a percent guarantees that you absorb maximum vulnerability. The test of every contract is not how it reads when everyone is happy, it is how it reads when someone breaches the agreement. An advocate provides front-end protection, identifying every structural weakness in a deal before the first shilling moves. They actively insert the defensive mechanisms: performance security, liquidated damages, and clear termination triggers. They structure the payment terms so capital only moves when a deliverable is verified, preventing any release of funds based on a verbal promise. They also conduct the due diligence to ensure the company you're dealing with is in good standing, and the asset is actually free of hidden charges. The math gives us a strict operational rule. If your transaction is worth 1 million shillings or more, legal review is mandatory. Speak to an advocate before you sign. Protect the front end of the deal. Trying to fix a broken transaction on the back end